Good morning, guys. I hope you're off to an amazing day. This is for our planner people only. So if you have the Passionate Penny Pincher Home Planner, I'm actually going to take these bracelets off because they're going to be annoying. If you have the Passionate Penny Pincher Home Planner and you are struggling with actually doing all the things, I've seen a couple people say it's been a struggle with them. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to walk them through how I do our planner at our house. Sorry, y'all. I should have not started with bracelets on my hands. I normally take them off if I have any on. There we go. Good morning. As you're hopping on, tell me good morning. Tell me if you have the planner. I'm going to just give you a couple quick tips. So one thing for me is I keep my planner right over there on my planner stand. So it's really easy for me in the morning to see it and actually think, okay, it's right there. What do I need to do? Then I take a couple minutes and I actually kind of read in it. So this morning, one of the things to do on the planner was to read 2 Samuel 19 through 22. So I actually just finished that up. And what I do personally is I just write down in gold. Usually I use my yellow pen to write just a little note to myself to say some piece of scripture that was special to me from that reading. So I take a couple minutes and I just worry about that super fast. So that's one thing I do really quickly. Then I go ahead and I check off anything I've already done. So I've already exercised and showered and made beds and started laundry. I've done quite a few of these things. If you have the little planner, I would love for you to do this as well. Plan and prep dinner. I've done that. Wash, put away dishes. We'll go do all of those things together. I'm going to go ahead and check them off, but we'll do them together. We're going to wash and put away dishes, clean kitchen counters, wipe down kitchen sink, and tidy main living space. So we'll do that together this morning as we're going through the planner. One thing I think is just having it out helps a ton. I also try to add some stickers in every once in a while. So I'm actually going to add, this is one of my favorite stickers, a gray sticker. It's silly. I used to be a scrapbooker, and so I still enjoy a good sticker. You don't have to use stickers at all, but they do sometimes make me a little bit more excited about my life some days, which is fun. Now, the next big thing I did today that I want to talk to y'all about is I am planning out some freezer meals, because we are doing freezer meals to get ready for, I'm trying to get ready for summertime and kind of the craziness that goes on in our house with college kids coming in and out. So tonight I'm going to make a few freezer meals. So what I did was I just made a couple notes. I've got one Post-it note. I mapped out what we're going to make. We're going to make tonight on Facebook Live, actually, for anybody who wants to join us. We'll be making 2 baked oatmeals, 2 orange chickens, 2 breakfast burritos, some cilantro chicken, and a sausage quiche. So I've got my list of what I'm going to make over here. I've got my grocery list. There were a few things I was short on, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for sure each day. Or I'm going to go run to the store this afternoon. And then I go through and just kind of walk through it. So that's all I do. So I'm going to walk through now, kind of doing this stuff in the morning. If you have the planner or if you have questions about the planner, I just want to make sure that for anybody who has the planner that I serve you guys well. Somebody just asked if we don't have the planner, where the planner is at. We don't have any more actually in stock. It really is only for folks who have them. However, we do have these checklists which kind of go through similar things in the planner. The things, they're very similar. Like, we tried to make it so that if we sold out, which we did early, the things would be matching. So you can see these are the things we do every single day, and these are the things that change each day. So you can grab a couple of those lists if you're interested in those for sure. Ina was the person who asked that? Ina and Heather. You can use any kind of planner then and just kind of add this to it until we get these back in stock in September for 2023. Anyways, we're just going to walk through these guys this morning. The checklists are really fun. A fun way to keep up. You love the checklist, Emily. I'm so glad. How many of y'all, do any of y'all have the home planner? I'm assuming some of y'all do have it. Because I'm assuming that's why, otherwise you probably wouldn't be watching. Okay, let's go ahead and map out, let's get organize our space. Y'all, I did not do a ton of prep this morning because I'm going to do a big Facebook Live tonight. I usually map out my Facebook Lives based on what we're going to do. So I did do some menu planning stuff this morning. Like I said, I'm going to make some freezer meals. So I've got my freezer meal box. I'm actually going to put over here because I know I'm going to need that tonight. This is where I keep my planner at. I just keep it over on my corner right here. It's super easy. I keep my recipes for the week right there. So anything like related to managing our house stays in that little corner right there. Then I've got my Bible. Y'all know that we have a scripture reading in the planner. We are reading 1 Samuel. Is that right? I want to make sure I got that right. 2 Samuel. I knew that wasn't right. 2 Samuel. It has been an interesting read lately, y'all. I'm going to tell you the reading has been a little bit nuts, but that has been really, really fun. This morning there was a good scripture in there, so I was thankful for that. I'm just going to tidy up my space. I'm actually going to leave this all out because we are going to make some of these recipes tonight. So normally I would clean off my space, but I know I'm gonna be making these menus tonight, so I wanted to keep those prepped. I have a little place that I keep my pens. Y'all are gonna laugh at me. These are my little happy pens that I keep on my counter for my planner. Just keep it all there right together. You don't have to have a planner to do this stuff, but for me, it makes it easier. So yeah, I just need a place to kind of corral my life so that all the things that I want to get done actually get done. So it's helpful for me. This was a summer meal box. I'm going to put this away. I'm going to stick my stickers back over here. And normally I keep these out in case I'm going to mention them to y'all, so I have them. Then I'm going to write, here's my meals to make tonight. I'm actually going to put that right there. So I have them. I'm going to put away this. As you're watching, I hope that you are doing this with me. The biggest thing I will tell you about doing the planner is you just have to get it out and do it. Like, I can't magically make you use a planner, my planner, or anybody else's planner. You have to decide that it's gonna make your life a little bit easier. By keeping mine out on my kitchen counter, it does just kind of help me. Like on Sundays, I just know I'm gonna spend 10 minutes mapping out the schedule, mapping out what's going on for the week, and it doesn't take too much time. So it really is super valuable to me to do that. I like that our planner has lots of checklists because I feel like it's a lot of action is done for me, so I don't have to come up with new things for sure. Yes, Cindy, it is a warming drawer, which is kind of crazy. The house had a warming drawer, which is still weird to me. We've only used it a few times. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go through here and we're gonna do our countertops, which mine do not usually get done very well on the weekends. So hang on, I gotta get this camera so y'all can see what we're doing over here. So if you are watching right now, planner people or non-planner people, if you're new, whoever you are, if you are watching, I want you to stand up right this second. I want you to race to your kitchen if you're at home and you're able to. If you're at work, you're a rock star. I'm so proud of you this morning for being at work all morning already. I know you have a crazy life, but if you're at home, I want you to race to your kitchen. Here's a really important thing. So right now, I just realized I'm gonna be making freezer meals tonight. My dishwasher isn't totally full, but I'm gonna make sure to run this dishwasher today because if you've ever made freezer meals before, you know you need to start your freezer meal cooking with a empty dishwasher because it'll go a lot faster because then you can just throw everything in. So I'm gonna make sure and run that dishwasher today for sure, so that's done. Thank you, Remy, for saying the planner is amazing. Determined to use your planner. Yes, y'all, if you have the planner and aren't using it, will you please just use it? Like, just please. Use the planner with me because the last thing I want to do for anybody who purchased one, I will be sad if you purchased a planner and didn't use it. I feel like I've kind of failed you. So I don't want to fail you. And I don't want you to fail yourself. So go grab your planner, pull it out, do your sink really fast. I should have done my countertops first. Oh, it's bad, y'all. On the weekends, I don't do a great job with stuff, which is totally fine. And that's the other thing is if you have the planner, if you miss things, like it does not matter. If you miss a couple days, I miss days all the time. It is so not a big deal. It just kind of is a guide to get me back in shape for the week. And I hope that it does that for you as well. For me, it is so valuable to just take a few times to organize my stuff. There is something, do y'all ever see, like this is sticky. Oh, it's sticky. I think I'm gonna have to use some hot water to get the stick off. Good morning, Rhonda. So glad to see you. Hi, Judy. Tickled to see you this morning. Y'all, tell me where you're from. Tell me what you are making for dinner tonight. Tell me how often you typically clean your sink. Do you do your sink very often? I like to do a deep scrub of my sink. Maybe once, not a deep scrub. I like to wipe my sink down once a day, every day, if not every other day. Over the weekends, it hardly ever gets done. My husband and daughter are home. I'm obviously way more interested in hanging out with them than keeping a perfect kitchen when they're home. It doesn't matter. So if it doesn't get done, and I don't do as much cooking a lot of times on the weekends. Like this weekend, we had a freezer meal on Saturday night. We had a freezer meal Saturday night. Last night we had leftovers. Friday night, maybe we went out to eat Friday night. So yeah, we don't do as much cooking on the weekends. I try to keep it pretty simple because I usually cook during the week, so that helps. You bought one last year and never used it, and you bought it this year and you've only used it a couple times. Lisa, use that planner. Lisa, I'm telling you right now, don't let me feel like I failed you. For realsies. Pull out and even if it's not my planner, if you have a planner in general, the reason I think a planner is helpful, for me at least, is we only get to live one life. We only get to do this one time, and we can choose how we get to do it. I want to do it as well as I can. if I'm a little bit more intentional with my days, I just get more done. So it's worth it for me to get that in as much as I can. Okay, y'all, better be doing your sinks. You feel guilty you miss cleaning your bathroom countertops. You don't feel guilty if you, listen, do not feel guilty if you miss cleaning something. Please, y'all, hear me loud and clear. Do you hear me? Say hearts or likes. You do not feel guilty if you miss something. It is not a big deal. I do not want this list. I was thinking about that last night. I was like, the last thing I want this list to do is to create a bunch of people who are super worried about keeping up with things. But if you struggle with being overwhelmed, if you take just a couple minutes in the morning to get it done, it won't take that long. And I just need a system to go by because I think the whole world, I don't always feel like I know every day what I'm supposed to do. So for me, the planner is just like, this is what you're supposed to do. Here's your guideline to start. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and run over and tidy my living space. Dinner is prepped, I think. I'm debating what to do about dinner. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. So, this is not what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to decide what to do about dinner. My daughter is not gonna be home tonight, and so I'm kind of like, do I wanna make a big meal? If she's not, she's gonna be going really fast. But you know what? She will eat so much better if I lay this out and it's already done. This is lemon pesto chicken tenders, and they put in the baking dish. I'm actually gonna go ahead and do that. So, I think. I don't want to thaw them out unless I'm 100% sure I'm going to use them. And we have leftover lasagna. We're going to do leftover lasagna tonight. I just hate to ever waste food. Like wasting food makes me ridiculously sad. I don't know if y'all are the same way. I hate wasting food. So today we could make that, but then we have leftover lasagna and we've got salad and we've got chicken. So I think I can make what we have for dinner, our leftovers, make it last one more night to not do it. Let's see. Throw those sink rakes. You know what? Thank you. Who just said that? Katie? I'm going to throw these sink rakes in the dishwasher because they are in really bad shape. And my dishwasher is not completely full. Thank you. And people ask me all the time why I use kitchen grates. It's because I don't want to damage the sink. Great. Now I can start my dishwasher. Thank you, Katie, and get it ready for freezer meals tonight. So tonight, do y'all want to hear what freezer meals we're making? Have any of y'all done freezer meals? I'll give you an update on what's going on with the freezer meals this evening and why I'm deciding to do them. I was going to make them live this morning, and then I realized that a lot of people aren't available during the day. So I was like, you know what? I can make those at night, and for people who work, it might be helpful to see them. So my dishwasher started. Thank you, Katie, for making my day a little bit better. I agree, Cindy. Food is way too expensive to throw it in the trash can. Like, it just makes me sad to throw food in the trash can. Anyways, so here is our freezer meal plan. Are y'all ready? This is what we're making tonight. I wanted to do them tonight on live. We are gonna make breakfast burritos right there. I'm making those mostly for myself, and I'm actually gonna try to make them with Canadian bacon instead of sausage because I feel like it'll be a little healthier. So we're gonna do those. I'm gonna do 2 batches of orange chicken, slow cooker orange chicken. They are amazing. You work full time and those are a blessing. I am so glad, Denise, the freezer meals are so helpful. I'm going to do a sausage and a cheese quiche. I'm also going to swap out I'm going to swap out Canadian bacon for the sausage as well. My husband doesn't like sausage, so I was like, if I do that with Canadian bacon, it'll be a little bit healthier and he will like it better. I've got regular bacon to do that, but I think I decided today I was going to do that with Canadian bacon, so I'm going to swap that out. Then I'm going to do the incredible baked oatmeal. I'm going to do some slow cooker cilantro chicken, and I think that's it. That's what I'm making. So I've got my list ready to go. The freezer meals are so good and so helpful. So I will make those. I will make these tonight and get them done. The last thing that I need to do is to come over here. Y'all join me as I come over and show you my last thing to tackle. I need to real fast pick up my family room where you can see my dog happily sleeping. The last thing I need to do, the big thing in the planner challenge this week is to tidy an unorganized space. Here's my disaster, y'all, right here. Even as I say this, I thought about this morning and I was like, this needs to be my goal for the week to get this place organized. This is my bed cabinet. How many of y'all have a space like this? When we moved into our house, Most of the house is pretty organized. But this was the area that I was like, I'm just gonna put everything in here and then we'll see how it goes. And as you can see, it's still kind of a disaster zone. So my big organizing space, I've got 2 cabinets like this that I need to tackle. I'll probably do the freezer meals probably around, I don't know, I'll probably do them around 7 or 8 p.m. So do y'all have a space like this? I may just do a before and after picture so y'all can see, because this has just been one of those places that's just weighing me down. Yeah, every time I open it, I'm like, ugh. So anyways, I'm going to tackle this space this week. I'll let y'all know how it goes. You guys have the same spaces. You guys want to, oh, Bonnie, you are watching live this morning. You know what? Let's just set, you know what? Run to your space, girls. Just run to your space right now since we're doing this. Run over to your space wherever it is. If you're home. If you're home and you have a space like this. I am not going to do much here. Like, I'm going to, ouch, 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 ouch. Stub my toe, y'all. Okay, I'm going to spend 5 minutes right now and just see what I can get done in 5 minutes. When we moved in, let's set the clock, girls. Okay, 5 minutes. Shall we do this? 5 minutes? When we moved in, I just kind of put everything here. And one thing that I want to get is some frames. I have a bunch of my family's favorite pictures that I need to get frames for. This was actually our family right before my husband had a heart attack. Do y'all remember this? That's us. Was that before or after? Maybe it was right after he had a heart attack. I can't remember if it was before. It was after because he looked skinny. This was right after he'd had a heart attack. Anyways, so this is a really special picture to me because, yeah, that was definitely a difficult season in our lives. I have 3 Better Homes and Gardens cookbooks because they are all my mother-in-laws. All of these pictures I just need new frames for them. There's Reagan. Okay, y'all, 5 minutes. We're going to do this. Oh, y'all, this is my favorite picture of me and Reagan ever. Yeah, I just need to get some frames for these pictures because I have all mismatched frames, but I can at least organize this space, I bet. So many happy memories, you guys. Let's do this 5 minutes. I'm really only going to do 5 minutes. It's so bad, I don't think I can even do it in 5 minutes. I don't know that I can get anything done, but let's do it. Ugh. Like I said, we'll do freezer meals tonight. I'll answer any quick questions you have. It's the pictures that just kill me. It's the pictures. When we moved in, I just stuffed everything in these cabinets and was like, I'll deal with those in a minute when I've got more time. Your client is 88 years old and she has one of those Better Homes and Gardens cookbooks. It was her home ec class. I love that. Write it on your list for this week. Matching frames and the size needed. That's a good idea, Kim Haney says. Write down all of the picture sizes because they're just sweet memories. So many sweet things. Okay. I can at least, this is, it's our wedding pictures. You know what I can do. Like this is an easy fix. This is our wedding album. Let me see. Y'all will get a kick out of this. I'll show you one quick picture of us in our very young days. Hang on, let me see if I've got a good one. I don't know if I have one that's like my favoritist. Hang on. It's going to be worth it. We were so hokey. I really don't. I have a blurred out one. This is us really blurry. Here's a really blurry picture of us. Look at us. We were babies, y'all. Babies. Anyways. What was funny is we did our wedding on a super frugal budget. And one thing we didn't spend a whole lot on was photography. And that's probably the only thing, looking back, I maybe regret a little bit. Oh, y'all, so many picture frames in here. Oh, this is cool. Oh my gosh, y'all. Who else needs to do one of these areas? This was too big a project to take on for 5 minutes. I lied. You should not do this for 5 minutes. This is a mess. This is an old board that I need Reagan to redo. One digital frame that can hold them all. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Do y'all do digital frames? What else do you do for spaces like this? What I think I'm going to do for now, this is so not even helpable. I have mostly just pictures that need to be dealt with, honestly. what I think I'm gonna do for now is I'm just gonna stack these here, at least in an organized manner, and then I'll come back and get the right frames. This is not really fixing my problem, but it is gonna look a little bit better, and it's really all I have time for today. I think sometimes we don't tackle things at all because we feel like if we can't finish it, we just don't do anything. This is not way better. I'm not making this way better, y'all. I did not anticipate getting in there. Oh, what is this? Aw. You guys, look. I mean, how can I get rid of this sweet boy? How cute was Jackson? He was a cutie anyways, but I can organize it a little bit better. And I can definitely, you're right, I need to go ahead and get some frames. And then this is these guys. Look at those sweet little kiddos. Little sweeties. Sorry, y'all. Walking down memory lane in my photography disaster with me. I'm going to have to just come up with, I just need to get some pictures done. But yes, I regret not spending more picture money on our photography, only because our photographer took everything in our, we did it in our church gym. How many of y'all got married in a church gym? So we did all of our wedding stuff in the church gym, and bless his heart, he had all of the lines of the basketball goals are all in the back of our pictures. So yeah, at least they are all in one section. That's true. At least I've got them all organized here together. Craziness, y'all. So fun to look back and see how you change over the years. At least now I know kind of what I have to do. And this is slightly better, maybe-ish. I don't know. I don't know that I helped myself. I should have done a better before and after picture. I just have a lot of photos. Probably like all of us. I think all of us moms, this is all pre-digital age. But honestly, I'm sad I don't have the photos for my youngest daughter. Did you guys, Jessica, did you guys have your photos? Doesn't it crack you up when you see folks getting married now? And it's such a different experience than it was for us who are a little older. Like for us, it was a church gym, and we got married in a church, but the church gym is where we took the photos, and yeah, it's just funny. Okay, I have this last pile. So I've got a bunch of photo boxes. I can stick these in. I just need to, it just all needs to be organized. These are all just pictures. More pictures. More pictures. So many pictures. Oh, this was my first cake I made for Reagan. You guys, how cute. Y'all, that was, look at all that red fondant. I fought, my hands were red for weeks to make that red fondant. Is that not the cutest cake ever? I know, I'm gonna have to do a photo book. So if you have a space in your home, maybe this is our goal this week, is to update in the planner. If you have the home planner, the project was to organize one storage area. I clearly have a whole lot more to do. I have a lot of pictures, a whole lot of pictures that need to be gone through. It's mostly just pictures for us, honestly. But at least it's a little tidier now. When I open it up, I won't be as horrified the next time I come through. And really, that really is a lot better than where I started that. What is that? This is a box of my husband. So one thing that has made us become kind of minimalist is my husband's parents were not minimalist, and we have all kinds of like stuff. My husband's grandfather was in World War II. And so I imagine this was stuff, and we have a Buckeye for some reason. I don't know why I have a Buckeye that's been saved forever. So this is a lot of his stuff, which is so interesting. Look at this. Elmer V. Heiss, Junior Senior Banquet. Anyways, there you go. We have a lot of old stuff that, because they have all this old stuff, I feel like I have to like organize this. Oh, look, y'all. So I always have, I try to be a minimalist so my kids don't end up with so much stuff, because we get boxes all the time, even now. Look, these are little postcards. Where are these from? Probably from when he was in Germany. This is so random, y'all. This is the most random video ever. Anyways, there you go. Such randomness here. Oh, look at, like, somebody has to go through all this stuff. Who's going to go through all there's so much of it. Because of this, I am becoming much more of a minimalist, because I don't want to leave my kids with so much stuff. Oh. But then there are cool things you find. Like this is his enlisted, oh my goodness, this is old German money. Look at this. It's like a treasure trove in here. What do you do with all this stuff? Like, you can't just get rid of it. Wow, I hadn't seen this box. Look at this. I need to figure out, I don't know what all this is. Anyways, the smell of old stuff like that, for sure. I need to not get it unorganized. Hang on. I want to make sure I keep everything together. Anyways, we have boxes and boxes of stuff like this that we've gone through over the years. And then every once in a while, I find another treasure like that. Maybe ask your kids to go through it as a Mother's Day gift. Somewhat, my sister-in-law did that. For Mother's Day, they went through her boxes. So I do need to ask them to go through that because we just need to get these done and organized in a better manner. I bet if you were like me and have a similar space, definitely take a little bit of time to organize it today. Even, like I said, I didn't do a whole lot here, but when we moved, I just shoved everything right into this cabinet. I was like, it's all just going to go in the cabinet, but I can maybe do a little bit more this week and try to tackle it. Even just doing that feels a little better. So actually, I'm going to finish this now because I'm too far. You need to put them in a photo safe. We are currently planning to frame the old currency. Oh, I love that idea to frame it with their enlisted papers. So we did a really cool thing, and you know what I need to do? We made a scrapbook for my father-in-law of his dad's soldier journey in the Army. And so what I can do is I'll put it with that. We still have the scrapbook, so I can stick it with that. Make a shadow box for each of your kids. I love that suggestion. Such a good idea. I know that I'm not the only one who has spaces like this in my house, but hopefully we can maybe organize them a little bit more and get it done. Okay, y'all, I'm going to stop now because I'm not really getting as much done as I would like to. I'm going to organize it, but it's not going to be right now. At least it's a little bit better. Like my husband said, he's become, I think after watching his mom and dad go through so much stuff, he's become much more of a minimalist too, so he's willing to let go of some of the stuff. But like the things like that old stuff's pretty neat. Okay, I don't know that I did a ton of work here. I don't feel like I did much of anything, but hopefully I can come back and spend some more time on it. This is my favorite scripture. Anyways, there you go. That's all I got today. Take time, do your kitchen sink, tidy up your main living space, take care of your family. If you have the planner, for sure. For those of you who have the planner, I just encourage you, please pull it out and use it because I want it to be something that really does help you so that you don't feel super overwhelmed each day. I am so crazy thankful for you. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. If you need a checklist and are just looking for some encouragement each day, pull the checklist out. I will be on live tonight. Probably it'll be fairly late. It'll probably be about 8:30 Eastern time that I'll be on live making freezer meals. So I would love for you to join me. Y'all have an amazing day. And yeah, Sue, I'll come on over and do yours. I hope you're feeling good today, Sue. Y'all have an amazing day and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.